Bro, it is so fucking hot in this house right now. It's not even funny.
I haven't slept in my bed in 3 days, bro. It's been so hot.
That's horrible. But I get the feeling. I'm just sweaty every morning. Just drenched. No, actually, I'm lying. I just lied to you, both of you, to your face.
You're a
I have
fucking liar.
I have an AC blasting all night. I'm blessed. The bill is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. I cry every night thinking about that bill when it's due.
I had
The
the
bill.
opportunity to pay a bill that was air conditioning. I would, but there's no air conditioning.
I don't know what happened to your mic. It went to shit just now. As soon as we went live.
Yeah, but can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah.
Giggity.
It just sounded like you were underwater for a second.
But I'm good now.
Exactly. You're good. Now you just sound regular. Might be worse.
I'm worse.
Welcome, everybody, to the Usual
Yep.
Tuesday podcast. I am one of your 3 hosts, Korpsx of KorpsCollection.com, and I am joined by Save One Gaming, and 0% the fucking macadamia nut himself. Guys, it's another Tuesday, usually as we do it. How are you?
I never heard you put it that way. That's actually pretty good.
Tuesday as usual?
Yeah, the way we usually do it.
The way we usually do it. I love to see it.
Are you guys afraid to let your significant, not afraid, but are you guys like self-conscious about your significant other seeing you soft?
Yo. No.
Seeing
No?
you soft as in like flaccid?
Yeah. Like cold, like it's cold outside and you're soft.
Oh, cold outside? Nah, still no. I
No.
mean, we've been
No?
in a relationship long enough. No. I think
Neither one of you?
you get comfy. And then even if it's kind of a funny moment, you could explain like, listen, it's cold right now, okay?
What if she
Just
said
got out the
like,
pool.
oh, it's so cute.
I'd be like, listen. We know it's
Nah,
potential.
she's gotta
What are
die.
we doing?
We know its potential is crazy. What did you say, Corpse?
She's got to die.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
cute
not-
is
it's
crazy, right?
It's
cute. That's
cute
like
as
it's a
little,
perfect
all right,
size.
Yeah. So, okay,
No,
let me ask you
because-
this.
No, the
But if she
perfect
knows the
size-
potential, if she knows the potential though, like why is it psychologically still kind of bothersome for guys to hear that?
I don't think it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on. We know it's good here.
No. You're saying that about your girlfriend who you've been with for 6 years.
Yeah. No, but if
I'm
it was
talking
a-
about, okay, what if it wasn't her? What if it was somebody else?
No, if it was a new person and like we're
How long you going before she sees like tucked away Damien?
It's like it's years, bro. That's a rite of passage. That's like, all right, bro. We've been in it for a minute. That's like a long game. Yeah, that's a minute.
Do you guys have sex with your socks on?
Oh,
What the fuck?
I just need to know. This is just one of the ones. where it's
sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the first thing I take off.
I think sometimes. It's
but
just
you're
like a
more worried
vibes.
about her seeing a
That's not even
somewhat
a
smaller
comparison.
penis versus
That's not even a
disgusting
comparison.
feet.
Oh, hold on.
You haven't
A
seen my
somewhat
feet.
wait, a somewhat smaller penis is a crazy statement because I'm definitely a grower and not a shower. So like it's night and day difference, bro. Like
Yeah, bro.
night and day.
It's like in between like a regular like, oh yeah, you got a dick, and then when I'm out of the pool, it's like, oh, you might be a diagnosed micropenis right now.
Is that an eraser?
Somebody pass me that erasing utensil right quick.
Yeah,
It's about to
sometimes
disappear.
when I come out the pool, sometimes it's like I could definitely qualify for the female Algerian boxing team,
Yeah.
but majority of the time it's like, I don't really care, bro. It's like if you can take my feet scrubbing against your naked body, then my soft penis is nothing.
Of course,
It's got nothing.
we're gonna have to
so
we're gonna have to compare
different.
feet, bro. We're gonna have to compare feet.
My feet are crazy.
Mine are pretty bad. I
My
remember
feet
the first time I ever got my feet rubbed by a woman. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "You don't see anything wrong with those?" And nope. Okay.
I feel like feet just look like feet, unless you got some like you've been working. Well, maybe Putch. I was gonna say unless you've been working like construction for like 50 years, like my grandpa's toes. Bro, they look like they've been stomped out by elephants. I'm like, yo, holy
Bro,
fuck.
bruh, my chick said my shit looked like they need water, and I was like, I will fuck you up. Like,
They look like
what?
thirsty
Oh,
SpongeBob.
shit.
Like,
These
we
are
could
fucking
get
thirsty
down.
ass toes.
Yeah, like we could get down over that one. That's fucking crazy, bro. What'd you
That's
say?
funny.
Like,
Damn,
she's
so
like,
you're more self conscious about having your feet seen than your soft little dick.
bro, I think this is funny because I literally brought this up to Sydney last night. We're like about to get in the shower. I was like, yeah, I remember you used to fucking like, she would give me a hard time because she's like, take your fucking socks off. And I'm like, no. Ew, like, no, that's way too fucking intimate, fam. And
That's crazy. That's
I
so
remember-
Socks off being
crazy.
too intimate is crazy. That is
socks off, butt naked fucking sex with somebody like you're having sex with for like the third time is way intimate for me, bro.
Wait,
That's like
what? Wait, how were you having sex with 2 other times? Like
with my
pants around your
socks
ankles type shit?
on. With my
He's
fucking
like,
socks
Oh,
on.
okay. I was like, I
He's like,
thought you
no
meant like
sex.
some clothes on, like just my shirt.
I might leave my shirt on, you know, or I might let the fucking weenie pop out the barn door in the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, boss, bro. Like, I'm not wasting no time. But
yo, what?
you know,
Nah,
When you
it
pop
gets
out the
too messy.
barn door, it's crazy.
but
It's too messy.
yeah, I mean, yeah, the keeping the boxers on one is kind of crazy.
Shirt is crazy too.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
sure. You gotta hassle.
And then you gotta like tuck it under your fucking chin, and you're like, oh shit.
But yeah, no,
that's funny.
socks on 100%. I had socks on, bro. Like, so it was just way too intimate. It was just like way because again, my feet, bro, and this was like during the I'm a dishwasher days, so my feet, bro, would be fucking drenched
Yeah, I know how
every
that is.
night at work, bro, and I did that for years, and then now, you know, after years of doing construction, it's like my poor things is just fucked up. Poor babies.
Well, I appreciate the input, guys. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Sorry.
What do you think about D?
It's just funny that no socks is too intimate versus like in arguably probably the most intimate moments that two humans could have. Like socks is just like, nah, bro. Not gonna happen.
You're like, I'm about to lick every orifice of your body, but just you can't see my feet.
Yeah. I just think that's funny. But I have a weird like I don't like feet in general. So I don't mind either way. I'm like, listen, keep your socks on. I don't go fuck. I don't really want to see your feet, to be honest. But I don't
Gotta
know.
get
Yeah.
the grippy socks. Gotta get the
I know.
grippy socks, bro, so you don't slide.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Them socks would help me fucking.
Get some traction.
Keep I just might as well keep my loafers on, bro. What?
Yeah, the
My
loafers. Sex and
loafers?
loafers is crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
That's
Like
crazy.
your house shoes?
That's
Like,
crazy word,
house
bro.
So you're gonna take off all your clothes and then flip your house shoes back on?
Like, hold on, Beb. Fucking slide these on real quick. That's crazy.
I got Shrek slippers. Put them bitches on.
That's even better, bro. Then you put one
That's
leg up
sick.
and you like Shrek is like bouncing his head up and down like this. All right.
The grip socks, he says.
Not the grip socks. Every parent has a pair of grip socks, bro.
It's because you go to like Jumpland or something like that.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
get it.
But you know, they have different uses.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever think when you were young that you were Spider-Man? Like you caught something like crazy, like, oh man, I gotta have the spider sense right now.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
We were at mini golf, my brother and I,
Mhm.
and I hit the ball. There was like this little temple area. Like you walk down steps and there was like little statues and shit. And I hit the ball as hard as I could, and that shit went like bing, 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 bing. It had to have like hit like off of 5 things, and then I just like caught it in my hand. And my brother and I looked at each other and we were just like, ah! And right then and there, I thought I was like, ever since then, my reflexes have as fast as a puma.
Damn. Did you ever like think you're like, oh bro, I gotta try to climb a wall just like in secret by myself one time?
No, never, not once. I'm
That's
not an
crazy.
idiot.
I definitely did that. I definitely tried. Obviously,
You
it
would
didn't
do
work.
some shit like that.
But I was like, damn, it didn't work, bro. Just too many instances, building my confidence, thinking that I had the spider sense. So I was like, well, I gotta have everything else. Like, if I got the spider sense, like, fuck it, let me try.
Would you rather win the lottery or be Spider-Man?
Lottery.
Yeah, Spider-Man's kind of tough. I'd rather win the lottery.
What would be so tough about being Spider-Man?
You got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, bro. People die in your arms while being Spider-Man. I'll take
I mean,
my
that's
movie.
if you choose to be a hero, though. Like, if you could just do everything that Spider-Man did and
But
not
it's
be a hero.
Spider-Man without him out there being a hero.
Yeah, like, you're just Spider-Man. But you don't have to,
No. There is no
crime or anything.
Spider-Man unless he's out there being a hero.
No.
He's just saying you have his
Like,
abilities.
you just have his abilities.
Like you
Nah,
can choose
what the
to
fuck?
not be Spider-Man if you wanted to.
Hey, we all seen when Tobey Maguire tried to throw the mask away and try to act like he wasn't Spider-Man out here being a fucking lame.
He was
And
just
then
trying
what
to have a
happened?
life, bro.
And then what
Normal
happened?
life.
And then what happened? He said, "Yo, I
I
gotta
don't know,
put
bro.
this shit back on. I gotta get back in the motherfucking game."
He said the opposite, too up right now. I
He
got
said, he said these boys is up at half, but we back. Know what I
for a
mean?
second though. That was a good movie too. Spider-Man 2,
Spider-Man 2 was poof, boy. That shit was
legend.
fire.
First two movies of Tobey Maguire, amazing. Too good. Too peak.
Yeah, what the fuck was this shit?
All right,
Ooh.
that's on the third one, and that we don't talk about that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did
Yeah.
they go from those two to that, bro? Like,
Have you guys watched Thunderbolts yet?
Yeah.
No. Let's say what about Fantastic Four?
Yes. Wait, do you even care about spoilers at this point?
I never care about spoilers.
Thunderbolt. Okay, I was about to say Thunderbolts is like you gotta. I don't know if you get the pass anymore. Wait, what were you gonna say about Thunderbolts?
Which one do you think is better, Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four?
Oh, Fantastic Four, absolutely.
You thought so?
Yeah, I like both of them though.
I thought Thunderbolts cleared by a
That's
mile.
crazy.
Wait. Since you guys have seen both of them, can you guys tell me, am I gonna be like hype about the Galactus situation, or am I gonna be bummed out about it?
I think you're gonna be bummed. Yeah,
Really?
I didn't hate it, but I understand why people do. I get what they had, like why they had to do what they did, but I get why people are.
I
upset.
haven't seen anything like since the movie has come out. I haven't seen anything about it on TikTok or
That's
Instagram.
What do you
crazy.
think for yourself is it the depiction or the screenwriting?
Depiction.
Uh,
Oh, are you talking to D?
Well, both. I guess both. Like,
Yeah, like I'm hype about the depiction.
mhm.
okay.
Oh, I think
But for Zero, since you've watched it, are you saying that you're more disappointed in the screenwriting, the depiction, or maybe a little bit of both?
depiction I liked.
Okay.
The screenwriting, I guess, is what
I
was
did not like the screenwriting of Fantastic Four at all. At all.
There were two big gripes that I had with it, that I won't get into. But yeah, there are two main
Can we
gripes.
get
One of
into it
them,
once I watch it.
what? Yeah, we can get into it. One was with I'll say one was with Galactus, and then the other was with one of the people of the Fantastic Four. I won't say who, but there was just
Just
those
fucking say it.
Oh, Mr. Fantastic, and that's it.
Nerfed him.
What did you not like about him?
Well, I mean, do you really want me to go into?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay,
Like, it's not
about
a-
both? About both?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm still gonna watch the
they
movie.
nerfed both of them. They really did. They nerfed both of them. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic especially super nerfed. What the fuck was that? Get off of my screen. I actually didn't mind Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, but I don't know who the actor's name from the original 04 or 05 Fantastic Four from Fox.
Gifford, Ewan Gifford, something like that. Yeah.
Sounded
Oh, I
like
thought you were
just
fucking
making
talking backwards for a
noises.
second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the
That
mic
guy,
turned
though.
into reverse.
That guy is Mr. Fantastic.
That's
He's
Mr. Fantastic.
perfect for that role. I didn't mind Pedro Pascal, like I said.
You're talking about the Jessica Alba one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was,
He was
bro.
nice.
He nailed that shit. And he just looks it. He just looks like Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, they nerfed him heavy. They nerfed Galactus heavy. And those are probably the two biggest gripes that I have. A lot of it I ate up. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like comic, uh, cameos and a lot of different things that we've never seen in an actual physical adaptation or live action adaptation that I ate up. I loved all of that. Boom. Well, I don't want to go into everything, but it was awesome. It was cool. That's it. That's my TED talk.
I'm just waiting for it to come out on Fandango, and then once it does, I'll watch it.
Do
Disney
you have
Plus?
yeah, Disney Plus. It's already out, I think.
No, not yet.
Is it? Is it already?
Thunderbolts is
Thunderbolts
is for sure.
Thunderbolts
Yeah.
just came out. Yeah, that was amazing, bro. I was crying. Full clip. I sat there and I wept.
It was a good movie. I think it was one of the first where I was like, "Oh, this is a good movie," like from Marvel, and it had story, it had good actors, and it definitely needed it. It got a little at the end when they did the whole like New Avengers thing. I don't know if I like that. It's like
I like. Well, I like that. So I can say this without saying too much. We all know that the void is the void, right?
Mhm.
And there was a cool connection I think that they made was that the void takes people in,
Mhm.
right? And then there is an interconnection within the void. So to me, that really rang with you experience it in a way I experience it too, in which we're connected. Even though you're experiencing your own and I'm experiencing mine own, we could still come together and have to come together to overcome this thing. I think that was a really cool messaging. I ate that the fuck up. I was like, that is awesome. And then I mean, uh, Sebastian Stan is one of probably my new favorite actors. I thought Wyatt Russell is amazing. I like the Red Guardian. The girl who plays Yelena is a star, and I think had some of the better moments of the movie, and is like the main character pretty much of the group. I think she became a star in that movie.
No,
I
she's
think
cool.
Black Widow, she was like, okay, like, you're cute and your accent's nice and you can do the flippy thing and look pretty. That's cool. But here it was like, oh damn, bitch, you like, oh shit. Oh, you
Florence
actually
Pugh, that's her name. Because I was like, what is her name? But yeah, I feel like she's been on the come up like heavy.
wasn't she Florence Pugh, wasn't she in Harry Potter?
Maybe, I don't know.
Isn't she Fleur Delacour from Harry Potter? I might be really wrong about that, but
Because she was in Midsommar.
He's like, the names sound the same.
Midsummer, yeah, she was in Midsummer.
Yeah, she's gonna be in the Avengers. I'm trying to see if I don't think she was in. No, I don't think she was in any Harry Potter.
No.
I'm curious because you brought up Harry Potter and we talk about fucking Marvel so much. And there's some other shows that you guys watch that I will not agree to watch. If your significant other has never seen anything that we ever talk about, okay, and you had these choices to choose from where she had to sit down and watch every single one with you, and you would be so happy about it, and you guys could now after freely talk about it for the rest of your lives. Are you choosing the movies and book of Harry Potter, the TV series and movies of Star Wars, all of Dragon Ball Z,
Oh man, Jesus,
All of Dragon Ball Z is crazy.
yeah, that's
And
a lot.
all of the TV shows and movies of Marvel? Which are you choosing? I mean, I have more options I can give, but I feel like I don't want to give too many options because then it
Yeah.
gets kind of weedy.
I want to say
Oh, Harry Potter books and movies, Star Wars TV, like the TV shows and movies, all of Dragon Ball Z, or TV shows and Marvel movies?
I think for me, I would love to see Dragon Ball Z with my girlfriend. I think that would be really fun because it's not a series that I've dedicated time to watch. So I think experiencing that both of us for the first time would be sick.
That's such an easy gay answer. I hate it so much.
Fuck you.
I hate
I've
that
seen
answer
literally
so much.
every other series. Why the fuck would I want to watch it again?
You're
think-
gonna tell me that you watched Clone Wars?
I've seen parts of Clone Wars, yes.
You haven't watched its magnificence.
I haven't seen all of it. I've heard really great things. But I'm just saying, like, Star Wars is really cool. It just doesn't pique my interest as much.
That's highly disappointing.
Corpsey Corpse?
Um,
I have a route that I think you're gonna go, and if you go that route, I agree with you.
If you guys say the answer that I'm thinking, I'm gonna think y'all are both lame as fuck.
I know her. Is the thing. I know her. I know what I would want to probably watch, right? And it would probably be Dragon Ball Z over again. If I could watch from the beginning of when Goku first crash lands on Earth, all the way up to now, read all the mangas, all the books, all the cartoons, all the movies, all the everything, because you said all of Dragon Ball Z.
That's all of Dragon Ball Z. Yes,
that's what you said. So that's a
there's
lot
too
of
many
fucking shit.
Dragon
That's
Ball Z shit for me to like
There's
limit it.
so much, yeah.
There's so much. But I know she would not enjoy that. And
No. She enjoys it. Whatever you pick is for her to enjoy with you. It doesn't matter. Take the personality out of the window. You pick what they're gonna watch, and they like it. And now you get to talk about it for the rest of your life.
Bro, Dragon Ball Z would be awesome. What the fuck?
I still think Star Wars.
Yep, Star Wars all day, bro.
Star Wars, yeah.
Boring.
Nah, it is the best story out of every single one that I mentioned.
No,
Fucking
when you
lame.
learn, like, and what's so funny, bro, is like, because I read a lot of Star Wars now, right? And I get into these conversations with people who akin certain people to certain force sides, right? Like, support the resistance, or you're a part of the Empire. It's like, hey, fam, like, when you really read the books and you really watch the shows, and like, that's my only problem. Is the shows are so good, but there's a fat gap missing when you don't throw in the books. And what you really learn, bro, is like the Jedi that we know about through most of the historical content are not what we think they are. They actually aren't. Like Mace Windu and Ki-Mundi and them were not good Jedi, right? Like Master Plo Koon was a decent guy, and then there was Shak Ti, who was really violent, like actually quite violent. Yoda rested on his laurels and refused to believe that the Sith had returned. You know what I mean? So they were actually like not good.
Dude,
And there's
what
a
is
lot.
your fucking beef with Star Wars?
What's my beef with Star? I don't have
Yeah.
a beef with Star Wars.
You always talk shit about it whenever we bring it up.
Because it's a
'Cause it's
superior
boring,
series.
Lame as fuck. No, I'm just playing. No, I just like to give you guys a hard time. I like Star Wars. I'm not as into it as you guys, but I just like giving you guys a hard time.
No, nobody is into it as much as Putch is.
Putch is in it.
Putch
In it
knows
to
way
win.
more about Star Wars than I do.
I would love to have you on a team if there was like a Do You Know Star Wars night at like a bar or something. I'd be like, oh shit, you got the right guy here.
You know the
Holy
perfect
fuck,
guy.
Clutch.
Hey, I do want to get the Sith code tattooed on my back, along with the Jedi code tattoo, like somewhere on my abdomen. Because when you read, if you actually like read it, makes a lot of sense.
That's wild.
I think I would win in a Harry Potter trivia though, between me and Corpse. I think I would like to think I would.
I feel like Putch does a lot of reading.
You're
I
just
don't know if you-
competitive, safe. It's all right.
I don't know if you got that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, I'm just competitive. You said
You're just competitive, yeah.
I am very competitive.
I know.
Oh, I'm not gonna admit defeat in that. I'm not gonna admit defeat in a lot of things.
I know. I do a podcast with you once a week.
That's facts. That's facts. That's
Kelly
Damn,
Gregg,
Kelly.
our senior correspondent.
Kelly
Yeah,
said
he
that
got
sounds
me
like a
good on that one.
challenge.
got me good on that one. Holy shit, that was funny. That was pretty good.
But the only reason I say Dragon Ball Z though is just because I've also never. It's not really something I've given enough time to like at all. I've at least seen all of the Star Wars movies, just the movies once in its entirety throughout my life. But through Dragon Ball Z, I don't think I've watched a full season one time.
This is my problem with Dragon Ball Z in this instance because I wanted to pick them. And then I'll even say Harry Potter, it taught us the power of connectivity, right? But it never really showed me anything deeper on a level of like connectivity with someone on a one-to-one stance. Right? Like Harry's greatest relationship with Ginny didn't really flourish until like book 6 and book 7. And even then, I mean, if you looked at it in the grand scheme, you probably have
Greatest
maybe
relationship? What do you mean, like as a couple?
like an actual relationship, like a romantic, like he's got a
Oh, okay. I
one-on-one
was about
like
to
thing
say,
going on,
dog. What about him and Hermione?
or like Dumbledore. But like my problem is with that is like you're telling me main character energy also includes exploitative relationships, right? Which was weird. Like as I read it more now, and I kind of like, and I read it back then, I was like disgusted with Dumbledore when I first read those passages. I was like, what, bro? Like, you really did that to Harry? You had him doing all these books, all this time I've spent reading, and this is like, I was upset, you know? And where with Dragon Ball Z, Goku is the fucking good guy every time, all the time.
Dumbledore's the good guy too.
Well, no, he kind of became the bad guy there. That's what I'm saying. Like he
You
kind
looked
of
at him like the bad guy, but he was doing the right thing for the greater good.
allegedly. So hold on. So put a pause on that because I agree with you. I kind of agree with you. But when I say, okay, take that same instance and you take a character like Darth Bane or even Anakin Skywalker or Luke, like, right? Like as you see his adaptation in those later movies, it's like he almost killed a young boy because he'd seen what his future held, but little did he know is that he created that future because of the fear that he had and blah, blah, blah. Like, talk about doing something for the greater good. I just feel like Star Wars on a broad scale is like so
I don't
deep.
disagree with you on
It's
that.
so deep. And Dragon Ball Z just
Harry
misses
Potter-
that depth.
Harry Potter is like they tried to make Star Wars with wands. That's what they did.
Pretty much. Yeah, space. Star Wars are a bunch of space wizards in Harry Potter terms.
What the
A
fuck?
bunch of space wizards who are a part of these.
Wait, go back to the Dumbledore thing, bro. Dumbledore was never the bad guy.
No, definitely.
No.
Definitely. Everything he did was all based off of a fucking hunch. And there was people who died. Like when you really think about it, a hunch. That's why when I say Yoda and Mace Windu and Kimandi, like they were these great masters, but they weren't the masters of old. They told Anakin, no, if the Sith came back, we would know it. It's like, little do you know, he's actually running the fucking Senate right now, dumbass, right? Like that dogmatic bullshit. So similar to like Dumbledore, it's like, bro, you were playing this whole long game hoping that Harry made all the right choices, though he did, right? Though he did, it just made me angry because it was like just like Snape said, like, and how he answered himself. He goes, so you raised the boy for slaughter. And he goes,
Time out. My internet just went out, so I didn't hear the last like minute and 20 seconds of what you just
Damn.
said. I just want to let you know. You don't have to go back and say it. I just want to let you know that
Look.
my internet went out and I'm like coming back in right here.
I'll sum it up like this. The thing that like where I became extremely upset with Dumbledore was he goes, his answer to Snape when Snape tells him, oh, you've been raising him for slaughter. He doesn't say, I'm sorry, or no, it's not like that. He goes, don't tell me that you've grown fond of him.
He's like, yeah, basically, oink oink, bitch.
That's the answer. And I remember thinking that, like, that's how you answer yourself, Albus. that's the way you do it. That's fucking crazy. You are nuts, bro. Nuts. And
Like this. What did fucking Spider-Man's uncle tell him, bro? With great power comes great responsibility.
Don't
Comes
lay in
great
that
hose.
And Dumbledore is the greatest wizard alive.
he's the GOAT. Yes, he's the GOAT.
So he
He's
had
the
to do, bro. He had to put his feelings aside. He loved that boy.
He did.
And why was it Dumbledore that saw him at fucking King's Cross? If he was the bad guy, why was he there?
Hey, he also saw Voldemort there too, though.
To guide him back. Yeah, but the dead version of Voldemort it lived inside Harry.
Just saying, you know.
You did see Voldemort there.
I'm
That
just
is
saying,
true. He's
bro,
kind of cooking there.
I'm just saying. I think the more redeeming thing for Dumbledore, and where I'm able to always still kind of lean into it a little bit, is it's not the things that make us alike. It's, you know, or what is it? It's not the things that make us alike that make us alike, but is the things that how we are different. And I'm trying to remember that next part, but he was telling Harry Potter about how his similarities with Voldemort, like, yeah, you have all these similarities, and that's one thing, but it's your differences, right? Like, so shit like that, like, yeah, he did do a lot of gambling and a lot of this, with a lot of, you know, he might have sacrificed a few kids, you know, who knows, but yeah, he was at least trying to do good with it all there in the end. So that's where I'm like, all right.
And think about it like this. If it was really that bad, when Harry saw that memory, he would have been like, fuck this guy. But then he goes and like names his son after him.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the bad guy, bro. Even Harry understood that what it was. He was like, I gotta do this. I gotta be killed by the guy so that he kills the guy that's inside me.
Hey, Stockholm syndrome is a real thing, bro. It's okay. He was an abusive dad. It's all right, bro. Like, we could call a spade a spade. I still love him, but he was
I think
abusive.
after Stockholm syndrome, though, that's like years of healing, ideally, and then you still name your kid after him. I don't know if that's Stockholm.
That's what I would call childhood trauma. Poor
I mean, he
boy.
got plenty of that, bro. He got plenty of that.
Poor boy. No, I mean, I fuck with Albus. He
Did you guys?
cool.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, he cool.
I was gonna bring up something way like left field.
Left field it.
But I don't want to get into like the whole thing. It just what you just said made me laugh. Did you guys see that new Jubilee episode with like the fucking millionaire CEO who's from India or Iran or some shit like that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, anyways, it was like this girl on there, and she was like saying that she had all these disorders, like that she was bipolar and ADHD and something else. And the guy like basically asked her like, how did you die? Like, where did you diagnose yourself? And she was like, oh, me and my medical team. So she basically was like, oh, I like Googled it to figure out what was wrong with me.
Send my medical team.
Yeah. So then
Jesus.
he was like, well, she was basically complaining about not having the money for insurance here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, okay, well, like if I pay for your like healthcare, will you go get diagnosed from 2 psychologists that I recommend? And she was like, oh, 2 psychologists that you recommend? No, because then they're gonna tell me that something's wrong with me or something's not wrong with me. And I just thought it was hilarious, bro, because she was like self-diagnosed. It was fucking hilarious, bro. It just makes me go back to like the episode that Korpsx and I did about mental health and stuff like that, and I was talking about how I hated how mainstream it is now because fucking everybody says that there's something wrong with them because they self-diagnose themselves. I fucking hate that shit. I hate it.
It becomes like a part of their like aesthetic.
Yeah, like it's cool to fucking have something wrong with you mentally.
Yeah. I mean, I do think we're all a little sick in the head, a little, and we have all our own little things going on, and I think that shows up in a lot of different ways. But then I think when you start hitting that realm of like, oh, it actually impedes on my life, it literally affects the way I communicate with people. It's actually like I'm losing jobs now, or I'm losing friendships now, like lifelong friendships now because of this stuff. And somebody refuses to go get that checked, I think is like, it's inexcusable a little bit to me. It's like, it makes me not want to believe you. Like that could be really going on, and I really believe like because people don't believe in ADHD and ADD. There's people who don't believe in that. I believe in that, but I don't know. I think after a while I stopped believing.
Who the fuck doesn't believe in ADHD?
There's a lot, bro.
Really?
There's you still find your groups. I mean, dog. There's people who say that we shouldn't give any vaccines to kids. And right-wing conspiracy theorist here, get your kids some of the vaccines. I'm definitely one of those. But there's some people, bro, who are like, just like, nah. They're just in it. They're in it to win it.
It's nuts. I was gonna say Samuel actually commented, says, I definitely am aware that I'm not all there, but do you guys believe if you can use it in the right way, it's kind of like a superpower?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it is.
I don't think so. Wait, hold on. I should preface. I think there are certain people that it can work. They can like figure out ways to make it work. But then there's a lot of medication or like different things that you could do that would help you. Just depending on how like aggressive whatever you have is. Like, yeah. So some people have it to where it's super manageable and complements whatever they're doing. Yes,
bro,
but a lot of times I really know.
I will say this with every ounce of confidence in my body. If I did not have ADHD, I don't think I would be as good as a salesperson that I am.
I mean, you could
100%.
say that, but I mean, you don't know.
I mean, of course, I'll never know, but I attest my great selling skills to my ADHD. Because my brain is just like going a mile a minute, million fucking thoughts, and I can easily pick up on something that somebody's saying and like change directions if I need to.
Yeah, so like in a way, right, I understand. Like, let me say this first part first. I don't ever want to take away from somebody and the disabilities that they have, right? Like, I don't want to judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, right? Some people are just not acclimated for certain things. They lack in certain places. That's okay. But if you have some kind of obsessive compulsive, right?
Yeah.
Or you have some kind of autism that leaves you nonverbal, right?
Yeah, autistic people have fucking hella superpowers, bro.
They're a odd bunch, bro, and I mean that in the most sincere way. Where when I think odd, I'm very curious. Like, I just want to watch you. Like, no, but it's too creepy to watch an autistic kid. Like, you get to.
I was about to say, wait, what?
like, I'm just like behind my car, just watching them. Like, I would love to just be able to be around them more, I guess. And the way they react and X, Y, and Z.
I thought Peanut was autistic because of the way he retains information.
Or just like how, bro, he's a sponge. That kid is.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I think he's autistic, bro. And like the way he would line certain things up and like learn, it's great.
See, I think hyper detailed and hyper focus on detail, hyper awareness of its organization. Call it autistic, right? Whatever. I might call that an excellent fucking warehouse manager at Lowe's. Like,
it's hard though, because like I don't know, because I've heard so many stories, not so many I should say, but there are those extremes, and That's what I'm saying. I think maybe there are instances where you can have arguments that people are able to manage it in such a way that it is kind of complementary to whatever they're trying to do. But I've heard people be like, yeah, my sister has like got OCD and she has like rashes on her arms because she scrubs so hard because she has a certain tick of like needing to do so many scrubs before she'd get out of the shower, or she's late to everything, or like has to adjust her schedule because she has to check the doorknob 65 times, and if she misses count she has to start all over. It's like, damn, bro, that's fucking impeding on your life like crazy.
Yeah, I think with some of those though, I think some of those there is an obsessive compulsive, but it's also reactionary to a paranoid event, right? Like they were already compulsive, like obsessive, right, on this level, and which can be a very good quality in certain instances, right? But I think that there was some kind of traumatic event that usually happened with these people. And I'm not saying with your example, but I think with some of these
And
examples,
these people is crazy.
and sorry, well, I don't know what to say. Like patients or sick, I don't know. They're just people to me. They're just these people. They just have.
And now they're just people to you.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're people. I don't know.
Common
It's just
scum, is that what you're saying?
they just count the doorknob a lot of times. I'm sorry.
Wow. So you're saying what they do doesn't matter and is belittled.
But I think
Nuts.
that potentially, if I am right on that, I think that there's ways for people to, if they get the right help, that they could break that potentially. Because what I've noticed with a lot of people who have that, I knew someone who had to touch the curling iron for the hair. Like they had to touch it, and then go to the front door, go back, touch it.
But the thing is, it's hard because I think there's such a difference. Samuel's asking, what do we think of people to self-diagnose? He says, I think
Stupid.
I think I have ADHD, but I've never professionally been diagnosed.
I just think it's stupid.
I think there are certain instances where, depending on what it is, you can like say like, yeah, I probably have it. You probably shouldn't say like, I 100% have this. You should probably get diagnosed.
Well, are we talking purely mental, like mentally, or are we talking about like
Any sort of like physical,
like your
traits?
eye thing? Yeah.
Like for my eye thing, I did research, and I'm never like I imagine I have Duane syndrome because everything lines up with the physical thing. What I've heard from my my doctors from when I was really really young, so it all kinds of like clicks together. But yeah, for more like mental stuff, he says. Mentally, he says.
Yeah, don't self-diagnose. I don't agree with anybody that self-diagnoses themselves for any type of mental disorder or whatever the case may be. I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah, mental stuff is kind of hard.
You need to go to It's not. It doesn't take a long time to go to a therapist or a psychiatrist, and they can fucking tell you what's wrong with you, or if you have something. It doesn't have to be what's wrong with you. Like,
or even
they can
also,
diagnose you.
and that's why I also say like that I would be very careful to say that it's a superpower, because there's probably ways that a doctor would be able to not only diagnose but also give remedies or like some sort of help to whatever you have to help you in the long term. Because although these like ADHD and ADD and things like that are sometimes can be viewed as like, oh, this thing really helps me in this vertical. Because you've lived with it for so long, I'm sure there are things that you've adapted to that you don't know you've adapted to. That's just how you've been living for your whole life. And then if this thing could be remedied or fixed even just a little bit, you don't know how your life could be better, ideally. Or
but I will tell you like this: a lot of people think that remedies for ADHD actually make their life worse. I'm talking strictly from an ADHD standpoint.
Yeah. Some of those
Adderall, Ritalin, all that shit, and
bro,
lowering your energy and your charisma and things of that nature. Like, how is any of that beneficial?
Yeah.
Like maybe in school, I understand, but like in the real world, I don't know. I couldn't see taking medication and it making my life better for ADHD at all.
There's
I
think there's there's an ickiness behind some of those. That's I think my bigger fear is especially like with any kind of mental disorder, disease, or any whatever affliction they got going on. When it comes to the good old noodle, I think self-diagnosis, is not the way to go, guys, right? Because you could be misdiagnosing yourself, right? Could you imagine that? Fucking misdiagnosing me. But yeah, no. Once even you have a diagnosis, it's like I get really weary with medications, right? Because like even to Save's point, but the tools though that can be taught, I think, are fucking priceless. Because like let's say you end up building up an allergy or some kind of tolerance to the medication that you're on. Who knows what might be next? Get addicted. So who knows what's fucking next? My always thing is if this is how your baseline who you are as you are, right? Like I think more tools to handle that and cope, and less exterior things being inserted into the system, because if the outside thing runs out or if it changes, then it throws off the whole system, and then the whole system has to adapt versus one thing adapting, which is whatever medication's being influenced. Yeah. I don't know. Did that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
But I do think that there are like severe cases of mental disorders where you should probably take medication.
Absolutely.
Point of all of this is go to your doctor, get diagnosed, figure out what you want to do afterwards.
Disclaimer: we are not medical professionals. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. This is all opinion, all based off of baseless assumptions.
Not financial advice.
Not fucking financial advice.
But put it all on Bitcoin.
The lottery.
Do it all on Bitcoin. Put it in there.
All of this was exclusively written and produced by Save One. I have a script right here that I'm reading off of.
Blame it on
all his idea, dude. All of his work. Like I got flashcards. So, Pfizer, if you want to sponsor me, that's great.
Pfizer, what?
Oh my god,
dude! Sponsor me is crazy. Send all the Viagra you want, guys.
So, are you guys buying a ticket for the lottery? Be honest.
No, of course. I bought mine yesterday.
I did too. I bought one yesterday. Pudge said no.
I saw you won.
Face of disgust. I did win.
Pudge, what's wrong with buying one ticket for $2, bro?
$4 whole.
Well, what, like,
just not for me.
The lottery is not for you.
No.
Getting
rich, changing money, and taking care of your children, and having the wedding of your dreams.
Listen, we got to make sure, our expectations are in
Bro,
line.
you could build the Christian school you want them to go to.
You
have no interest in any of that?
No. Not that way. Gambling's frowned upon in the Bible, which I don't really agree with, but it's not my job to.
It's gambling. I guess you have a point.
No, it is 100% gambling. Yeah.
It's not my. I don't really care, right? It's not. That's not my thing, right? And I get where you guys are saying like $4. It's my shot at a Billy.
$2.
$2. Hey, bro, I get paid this week $20. Get a Billy out the bitch, bro. The ROI is insane, right? Like
ROI would be crazy.
The ROI is, bro.
I'd be. What's the dude's name? What's that like super famous investor?
I'm trying to do a lot.
Warner Buffett. I'd be shitting on his ROI.
Bro, I'm saying Nancy Pelosi would have nothing.
Bro.
$20 just on percentage wise ROI. It would just be
$2. And
his
you bang a Billy, bro.
It's like 400 mil. It's like 400 mil.
Mansa Musa ain't fucking with me with those numbers, bro. That batting average is insane. Imagine you bat 2 times and you score 4 million runs, dude. Like that's just not feasible in your brain. It's quite literally not possible.
Yeah, bro.
but it would be possible if you guys want. I get it. I'm not knocking it, right? But I know me. I know my addictions. I know the inflictions inside of me. I just don't fuck with the gambling.
I love that. That's actually really, really good.
Yeah, I don't fuck. I never have. I've never fucked with gambling ever. Never done. Like, I'll go to the casino. I blow 100. I'm done. Right, 200. I'm done. I don't. You're not. But I play with what I walk in there with, and that's it. I don't hit the ATM. I'm not up in there. I might hit the ATM because I need to get a drink because I'm stressed the fuck out. Right,
Yeah. I had a conversation with somebody, and I'm on that same mindset too. I'm like, you know what? I have a budget. Like, I'm going to Vegas in October. I have a budget. I know what I'm going in with, and I'm like, that's after that, we're cool. If I'm up, cool. If I'm down, it was money I could piss away anyway. It doesn't matter. I was having a conversation with somebody, and she was like, yeah, like you could go in sometimes. Like, let's say I have 1,500, and then I lose it, and then I have to go back and get another 1,500 to break even. I'm like, no, that's not what you do. That's
the mindset of a gambler, bro.
Not a good thing to do. And she was like, well, like, 7 out of 10 times I make it back and then a little bit more. I'm like, yeah, bro, but the other 3 or 4 times you're out $3,000 now instead of just 1,500. That's crazy.
Did I ever tell you my worst gambling story ever of all time?
You've told us you've gone to Vegas and had crazy nights, but never about this.
Okay, the worst gambling night I've ever had in my life. I think I was like 19.
Damn.
18 or 9. I had been going to the casino since I was 16, bro.
That's crazy.
Because we knew somebody that worked at the casino, so we would just go in there and they would never say anything to us. So I was either 18 or 19. And then it was the night before one of Monetier's anniversaries. I don't remember what the fuck year it was, but we were going to Disneyland, and my brother wanted to go to the casino. Oh, I was 19 because my brother was 18. My brother wanted to go to the casino, so we went. Bro, I had a limit in my head that I was going to spend, and I just went past that limit. And the next thing I know, pretty much all my money's gone. All of it.
Damn.
I was down to my last $10 or $5, and I remember sitting at a slot machine, looking at my brother, and I was like, if we catch the last bus, we go home now, or I try and gamble these last $10 and make everything back. And he just looked at me and he was like, whatever you want to do, bro. And I sat there crying. And then I just got up and I went to the blackjack table and I won all my money back. And I said, let's go. And I said, I'm never doing this ever. I'll never put myself in this position ever again.
That's crazy. Wait, so how much did you go in there thinking you were going to spend? And then how much did you win back basically?
So it was $900 total.
What a flip. Fucking
hell. I only was going to play 200. And the 700 was for everything at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So as soon as it wound up being 875. And I was like, this is close enough. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, it's always that last little bit that you're like, one more little hand, and then you're out on your ass again.
Yeah, because next thing you know, I put $100 hand or whatever, and I'm like, just to get back to 900.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I lost that one, so now I got to play another 100 to try and win the 100. Yeah.
And then you lose that one, and then you got to put a $200 bet to break back even. Oof.
But I did still gamble after, but I got into poker after, and my reasoning for playing poker was the poker room where I used to live, the casino was 10 minutes past it. So I would just go. I liked it because poker I could read. So I could read the paper or be on my phone and watch a movie or whatever and still get my gambling fix. But I was spending a lot less money at a slower rate.
Yeah. Gambling is a big thing. I don't know. I always go back and forth on gambling, and I've talked to people where I'm like, gambling's definitely not a good thing. And it definitely isn't a good thing. And I think if you can mitigate your, exactly how you're saying, you can pace yourself and really not get in, especially if you're messing with money that you shouldn't be touching. Gambling is fine for you if you can mitigate all those things and control what you're doing. As soon as you're like, if I make this back, like I have enough for this week, it's like, all right, bro, put it down.
That's
like,
dangerous.
That's so bad. That's so scary.
It's taken a lot for me to get to that point though, because like it's football season now. It's my time to shine and like gamble and shit. No, you know what I'm talking about. I used to be like, hey, bro, look at this fucking bet I put in. But I like remember. Never to the point where I'm like, hey, bro, can I borrow $20 so I can put this bet in? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when it gets dangerous.
Yeah, that's definitely scary, especially asking money from people or just like, hey, can I borrow this, and then going to place the bet on it, bro. That's crazy.
Gee.
Like I know I'm gonna hit, bro. I'll get you back. I'll get you.
I got it on this one. Yeah, right, dude.
Yeah, bro. And then I imagine, like, I've only seen on YouTube videos, but like the crash outs of like people being like, fuck, bro, I just needed this. I'm like, damn, bro, you're messing with money that is not yours, bro. You're gonna get your kneecaps blown the fuck off.
That's what I've learned, especially like starting with playing. Well, I play underdog now, but like statistics betting. Even if I've missed a bet, like a 8-leg fucking about to pay out $2,000 by half a yard, and like I'm not even like now I don't even get mad anymore. I'm just like I knew what it was. Like I knew there was an opportunity that I was gonna lose.
Yeah,
it's still like. Fuck, that was half a yard, bro.
Yeah, it's devastating.
It hurts. It hurts. But it's fun. To me, betting statistics on football is fun because it gets you to watch more games and like it's not like I'm betting a ridiculous amount of money. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm betting hundreds of dollars on each bet I place.
Yeah. I've definitely come to the idea of like everybody is definitely responsible for their own decisions. Like you have to be aware enough to know that whatever you put out there you can lose. Because I used to be just like more against people promoting like gambling and stuff, and I do think some of it is pretty predatory. Like you probably shouldn't be going for the demographic that you are, but I also think there is responsibility on the players. Like what this is, what's going on, that you're not gonna get rich doing this shit. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not how the business is run.
Grand scheme, I think I think more people should read the book Casino. It gives you a very detailed layout for why the mob set up Vegas the way that they did. I think that me personally, I believe if you want to control any man, right, you threaten his wife or you threaten his money. And so I'm not going to let nobody control me, right? So definitely through my money is going to be. So for me, it's like I just never want to subject myself to this idea. Like you're saying, Damo, like those dudes who crash out, bro, at the slot machine, you see them fucking bug out. And it's like, bro, like I can't be that,
I know that was rent that you just put in that machine, bro. I know that was rent that you just put in that machine.
Bro, God bless his soul, bro. I have a homie who offed himself over some gambling money. Yes. And it's like, and I remember, bro, like looking at him that day and I was like, hey, yo, fam, like you did what? Like, like you did what? Yeah. And so, the whole thing, everybody, they own it. You gotta own a piece of that, man. Like, you go to that. I kind of blame too, like world poker tournaments. Cause I think it really tricks dudes into believing that this one hand's going to change my life. This one right here. But it's like, bro, do you know how many hands these particular group of guys are actually playing and how much money they actually lose?
I've gotten a royal flush at the casino before. You know how much money I won?
How much?
$25 in a t-shirt.
Oh my God.
My only royal flush ever at a casino. I won $25 out of the hand because nobody wanted to play it against me, and I got a T-shirt that said Royal Flush Club.
Damn.
And I don't even know where that shirt is now.
I don't know anything about poker. I just imagine Royal Flush is crazy.
Royal Flush is the greatest hand you can get.
Damn. And so
All that
what
to say, thanks for our new sponsor, Prize Picks.
steak and steak and
Roulette.
Yamava Casino, Pachanga Casino.
Mhm.
We're now sponsored by all of them. So make
all
sure you
of the
guys
Vegas
use code
Strip.
UTP
Yep, exactly.
when you guys gamble all your money away.
Make sure that I have that brand deal on my desk. Okay? Episode 119.
The companies that we're working with did say that if you put all your money on red, that they would have one lucky winner actually triple their money. So everybody do it, and if you lost, then you just lose. You know,
Then you fucking suck. You stink.
You just didn't put enough money in. No,
Again, we're not financial advisors.
just kidding. Don't put it all on red, unless you have a hunch.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Native Americans, bro, we do the gambling well, and so I know what that whole thing is. And so I'm cool. I like going to the casino though. I think it's fun. You know, you get a couple of drinks. It's like Chuck E. Cheese. You know,
Yeah,
it's
Chuck E. Cheese for adults, bro.
It's adult Chuck E.
Chuck E.
Cheese.
Cheese.
We've been gambling since Chuck E. Cheese, bro.
That's how they, bro.
You're like, I need to get that
they
fucking
started-
Power Ranger
Buffalo.
Bro.
They're smoking a cigarette, fucking having a blast.
Got the Chuck E. Cheese waitresses. Would you like a Sprite? Oh
Bro.
shit!
You're like, no, Capri Sun, please.
What time is it?
Baby. You know,
like,
come on, Judy. We've been through this. You know, it's Capri
I
Sun.
told you, every
Come
15
on.
minutes, come back.
come
Capri
on.
Sun. If my cup is empty,
brought
you're
it.
right here.
I brought the ass, bro. I was like a 10-year-old kid. You slap it like, see when you get back.
With your cigar.
Just saying.
Oh, fuck.
That's
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I do miss like, I do definitely miss like being a degenerate and gambling in Vegas. It was so much fun, bro. I remember
Yeah.
one time, my buddy Jay and I were out there, and where were we gambling at? We were about to leave to catch a flight, and we were at Harrah's, and he was like, "Bro, the dice table looks like it's so much fun right now." And I was like, "Bro, we gotta go. Like, we got 15 minutes before we gotta get in the taxi and go." And he was like, "All right, bro, let me just play for a minute." And I'll never forget, like, there was this big black dude, and he had a wife beater on, and he kept like clapping his hands all loud. He was like, "The dice is growing ice." Bro, we wound up staying for 3 hours and missed our flight.
Fucking
I won't gamble. I won't play craps on the strip. I only play craps like in downtown Vegas at the Golden Nugget. That's my
Wait,
spot.
why?
It's just a vibe.
You just think the dice is
Just
rigged?
like no, I just like the vibe better.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'll play blackjack I'll play blackjack or poker at any other casino you want me to, but I will not play craps unless it's in downtown Vegas. Four Queens, Golden Nugget, my jam. Sneak into the strip club after, get a big ass drink. Sounds like a great fucking time.
Wait, what's the best gambling story you have?
I won $8,000 and I didn't even know it.
What happened?
I woke up the next morning and there was a rack of chips next to me for the Golden Nugget, and I looked
You
over
like
and
blacked out or what?
yeah, and Jason was
Holy
like,
fuck!
"We gotta go back and cash those." And I said, "How much money is that?" He said, "Bro, it's $8,000."
Oh my god, that's crazy.
But I've also like lost $1,200 watching the Super Bowl
Yeah.
because Marshawn Lynch didn't run it in when he was at the 2-yard. Like, I'll never forget that. We were at what the fuck were we at? What is that ratchet ass hotel? Caesar's Palace.
Damn.
And fucking at watching the big screen, and I'm like right there with my ticket, about to win 20. It was total was like 2,700 or something. I bet 1,200 for the Patriots to win straight, for the Seahawks to win straight up. Patriots were favored, and I'm like, there it is, baby. Marshawn Lynch is about to run in here. They threw that fucking interception, bro. I threw my fucking ticket, and I was like, get me the fuck out of here. I was fucking pissed, bro.
Bro, I was laying on the floor And I remember I was like, hey, I remember telling him, I was like, hey, fool, you ready to pay me that $100 right now or watch? Marshawn's about to run this shit in, don't even trip. He goes, shut up, bitch, double it. I was like, what you mean double it? He goes, double it right now. I was like, bet. Oh my God, it's intercepted. I was like, man, fuck off, bro. Like, fuck off. What just happened? Like, yeah, run me my money. It's like, yo, bro, I just lost $200 because I got mad. Like, this really got me mad right now. You got me mad.
He said, now is the perfect opportunity right now.
Double
my
like,
shit.
What? Fuck off. Fuck you. All right, double it.
I'm trying to think if I have a better.
What's supposed to win? Hey, I was supposed to be $100 richer.
I've gambled so little. This is my best and worst gambling story. Ready? I don't even know if I have the worst technically. My best gambling story is my first time playing roulette with my dad. We put like a random number because he was showing me the roulette table. I won like $30, and I was like, "Get me the fuck out of here! This is awesome! Holy shit!" And I was just like, bro, you can just go there and like put a number, like a thing on a thing and get money out? That's fucking ridiculous.
You're like, this is a cheat code.
Do people know about this gambling thing? Or like, is it just me and you?
Actually my birthday last year. So my birthday last year, my mom and I went to Hamul Casino. And anytime we go to anytime my mom takes me to the casino, I always like break her off some money, like a couple $100 so that she can go play the slots. I don't play slots. I fucking think slots are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I sat and I was like, all right, mom, I'm gonna play 300 at this table. Like, I'll come find you when I'm done. Blah blah blah. Lost my 300. I was like, man, fuck it. It's my birthday, bro. Like, I'm gonna spend 300 more. So I put out 300 more from the ATM, and I was down to $75. And I was like, fuck it. Like, at least I'll walk out with something. Went to go find my mom. She was like, okay, you ready? Oh no, my mom came and found me. She was like, okay, you ready to go? I was like, yeah, I gotta cash these chips in. And we were walking to the cashier, and there was another blackjack table there, and there was nobody sitting there. And I said to the dealer, I was like, oh, it's that bad, huh? And he was like, nah, I just got here. Like, I just shuffled and everything. So I put the $75 down, won. Kept it riding, won, bro. And then I like bumped it up to 125, won. I kept winning. And I was like, all right, I'm down. All right, I'm done. $2,095.
Damn.
I was like, all right, happy birthday to me. So then my mom, my mom goes to the casino frequently. Filipino, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She got me a room at Sequan. So she was like, okay, you got like now we got to go to Sequan, and I'll fucking sign you into the room. Blah 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 blah. While she's signing me into the room, I go sit down, bro. In 15 minutes, I won $2,000 more. So I won $4,000 on my birthday. But then, like, I started drinking. I went to the pool, went to a concert, had dinner, and I lost like probably like 30 something hundred out of it. But I was like,
wait, but like buying stuff, like you went to the. Are you saying you went to the concert?
No, and then I went to gamble. Yeah, like I used that money to like buy stuff, but then I wound up leaving with like $400 on my birthday. So technically, I was only down 200 because I bought in for 600. So I had a good birthday.
You had a good birthday, up $4,000.
But then I lost it all. So
you lost it all. But realistically, your fund spent $200. That's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, I could have walked home with $4,000.
You could have.
But I had fun, and that's all that matters. It was my birthday. I had a good time. Blah 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 blah.
God bless.
I have a lot of like those types of stories, like with my brother. But 8,000 is probably the most I've ever won, and I don't even remember winning it.
Wait, Pudge, what's the most you've won? That's crazy that you don't remember that. Not even like no video, no like nothing. Like people can't tell you how you won it.
Well, I know that I won it playing craps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we were there together, but there was no videos of me.
Damn.
Like
I remember being at the craps table. I just don't remember leaving and getting back. Yeah.
There's only been a handful of times I've went to an actual casino to gamble. Now there was a basketball series, Spurs versus the Pistons. If I remember right, they went 6 games, and I hit like on 5 of them. or it was 7 games and I hit on 6, but it was something like that. Um, bro, and I was like still a teenager. Um, and I think I made something like $800. Uh, I've lost as much as 300 and some odd bucks on a single bet. Um, yeah, nothing much more than that though. Most single I've won on a bet. I don't. That Spurs series, I don't know. That one always just takes the cake because it was close to $1,000 that I won.
I was gonna say I actually have one more story that I forgot about because the first real gambling that I did in a casino was with my dad with that roulette table. But the most money I'd ever, what I would say is gambling, because I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had just learned about puts and call options on Robinhood.
I knew he was gonna say stock options, bro. I fucking
bro.
knew it.
And so then I was like, let me just. I forgot. Me and my boss at the time, I was working at Home Depot. We're like chatting about it, and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Whatever." He had introduced me because he had done a lot of penny stocks, and we were just going through like whatever. And I was like, "Let me like try this stock option thing." And like, I did a random. I think I did like a put. And like the next day it had crashed. And so I had like that had generated like $800 that was like randomly in my account. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And I got nervous and
like,
pulled out.
Sell.
Yeah, I pulled the fuck out and I was like, holy shit. And eventually I ended up, because I was like, oh, these put and like call options are the fucking wave, bro. I'm going to be fucking so up. And so with that 800, I like lost it all because I just was doing some dumbass shit.
I know somebody now that is in Gamblers Anonymous because of that.
Yeah, that shit is dangerous, especially because you get leverage. Like they'll finance you call and put options, and that's how people get fucked.
I know somebody that has like put mortgages in that shit and lost, bro.
Crazy. That's really sad. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
worse than the casino.
Amount of money. Yeah,
it's worse than the casino, bro. Like I'm talking about like tens and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Like if it's to a point where you're calling your credit card company asking for a cash advance, like you probably shouldn't be doing it.
It's time to put down the dice. It's
yeah.
time to put away the phone. Time to chill out. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm sure it can get bad. That was crazy. I remember waking up and thinking I was like, I'm gonna get called by like the feds right now, bro. What the fuck is happening?
How much did you put in? $20?
I don't remember. Yeah, it must have been like, because it was such a cheap like company. Oh, I think it was actually Nikola. It was like a rival to like Tesla, and they went like belly up, and I was super up. Yeah,
everybody rode the Nikola wave back then, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I just hit it was just lucky I got it at the right time, and that shit was awesome. You always wish that you kept it in for longer, you know what I mean? Like,
of course,
that would have been awesome. But up like 1,200, 1,300, whatever, how much. That shit was awesome.
The longer you keep it in, though, the more you get fucked for life.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, especially with call
options. We were talking about Nikola in 2020, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I was like, how old was I? I was like 21, 20, something like that.
21.
Yeah, and then just being able to throw in $20, $100, whatever it was, that's the most I could lose, but I can gain so much. That shit was like, oh my god, bro!
All of the gains.
Literally, I'm like, this is a cheat code. The fuck?
It's like taking creatine, baby.
Literally.
Creatine is so random. Oh fuck. That's good.
But, all this to say, I will be a billionaire. Don't worry, guys.
I'm excited to hear your gambling stories when you go to Vegas in October.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see. I'm really interested in playing 21 blackjack. 21.
Well, have you been do you know the actual guidelines to blackjack?
Like when to hit, when not to hit, what what numbers?
When to split, when to double.
Less. Like I know you don't want to obviously split 10s. You don't want to really split 9s. Anything like 7 and below?
Split 9s against a 9 showing.
Okay.
Because
There's
you always have to think that the dealer has 10 under. So your
Yeah.
18 doesn't beat a 19.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I could give you the whole class. I fucking learned basic blackjack. Like, if the dealer is showing 2 or 3 and you have 12, technically 13, but 12 or under, you hit. 4, 5, 6, 11 or under, you hit. Well, 11, 10, 9, you double against 4, 5, 6. And then anything over 7, 8, 9, 10, if you have 16 or less, you hit. That's the basic.
Okay.
Don't be scared to hit on 16 and 15.
So scary numbers to hit on. But I know statistically, statistically you always want to be like at an 18.5. That's like going to be your Goldilocks. Like you'll more than likely win on those hands, or you're more likely to win on those hands that are like 18.
The dealer will always tell you, or you can even ask the dealer, like, "Can I have a basic book, like card?" And they'll give you a little card that tells you when you should hit or when you should double and when you should stay. I mean, technically, dealers want you to win. They know the house is favored, but if you win, they make more money.
Yeah, because you'll tip them and stuff. Yeah, we'll see.
But it'll be that's the whole thing.
Yeah, then you're going belly up.
It's that dopamine, baby. You get them hits of dopamine.
It's the numbers, bro.
You're like, ooh, hit me again.
Do it again.
Do it again. Ooh.
Keep your socks on. Just kidding.
You got me with that one, bro. I almost spit my whole shit out.
No, I'm excited. I'm excited. It'll be the first table I ever do.
Where are you staying at?
I don't remember. I know it's none of the bigger like New York, or none of those. Yeah.
Are you the type that's like down to like, if you were like on the 30th floor and you had a big ass window, like open the window and like smash looking out at the strip?
Sure, that'd be fun.
Yeah. But then like you're on World Star the next day or TikTok the next day. Jet 2 holiday.
You can save 40% or more. Jet 2 holiday.
That would be wild. That would be so funny. But yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, you gotta do some shit like that.
I'm excited to see the eye. I've never seen it since it's
the sphere.
The sphere. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I want to see that shit. It looks sick as fuck.
That shit looks cool.
I've been seeing that they showed like the Wizard of Oz in there. Did you guys see those videos?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
They showed like the Wizard of Oz, and then there was like a lot of like actual effects. So like when the tornado blows, what's her face away? What's her name? Dorothy. Dorothy, right? Like
the tornado.
There's like there's like a tornado inside the sphere. It looks sick.
I don't know if this is the sphere or if this is somewhere else, but I'd seen somewhere that they were doing that immersive like movie watching thing, and they did the Matrix. And when all the computers came out, like it came out because there's like a screen that they have there, but then around you is all these other screens, and they had all the computers come in that white room.
Oh, that would be sick.
That shit look cool. I was like, whoa, what the?
If you like, have you seen the UFC fights that they do there?
No.
Oh, bro, it's fucking wild. Look up Sphere Vegas UFC on TikTok or YouTube whenever we get off. It's such a sick ass fucking experience in there. It looks fucking crazy.
Do they like simulate a crowd, or like is it more?
No, it's actually a crowd. But then like I guess like one of the themes was like Aztec or something like that. So the whole background was Aztec. But then there was like when the fighters are walking out, like a screen will pop up on the actual sphere, and it'll show that fighter coming out, and then it'll show the other fighter, and then it'll show their statistics. It's so cool. Sick, bro. Yeah, like it's so fucking sick. And Backstreet Boys are performing there, and their fucking performance has been sick. Like, there's a lot of shit that they're doing there that's fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool to see that it's not like, oh, you could like watch this thing and it's kind of lame. It's like more immersive. Like they're actually using the space well. That's really cool.
Yeah, you can watch like football games and baseball games there sometimes too, which I think would be sick, bro. Because of the way like it's shaped, you feel like you're actually there. It's cool. It's super cool.
That's cool.
I like it a lot.
I like it.
You all right, Corpso?
Yeah.
Chilling.
The Sphere. You guys like it a lot? The fighters. I actually watched. It was UFC Noche. I actually watched that UFC. That one was fucking phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I meant to tell you. I took a piece of a gummy on Saturday.
Oh, shit.
How was that?
I thought I was fine.
Good.
Apparently, I
I
wasn't.
was about to say who
Oh.
didn't think you were fine.
Let me just say, it was at my fantasy football draft that we do every year together. I drafted a player that doesn't even play in the NFL anymore, and I didn't even know about it until I looked at my roster.
Fucking hurt.
I slept so good though.
Yeah, it tends to happen.
I slept so good. I was asleep by 7 p.m., bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't remember the last time that's ever happened to me. I thought I was fine, and then I was like, "What the fuck?"
Wait, but like,
I drafted Zach Moss.
were you not fine? Like, in terms of people were like, "Oh, bro, you're doing way too much," or were
No.
you just not- Okay,
I just
okay.
wasn't like. I was
You
too
were
busy
paying
having
attention.
a good time. Yeah, I was too busy
That's
having
good.
a
That's
time.
good. Just as long as you can edit the draft that you did, it's fine.
I got nervous because I was like, just give me a little corner, bro, just like a little corner. And then he was like, all right, like you'll be fine. And then I was like, wait, does this give you like a head high or a body high? And then I was like, I like took it and I ate it, and he was like, a little bit of a head high, and I was like, oh fuck, like I was about to start freaking out. But then the alcohol took over.
Boy, trying to get crossfaded like Korpsx be up here, boy. That shit ain't for the weak, son.
Crossfaded.
That shit ain't.
I was nervous I was gonna be like in the couch, like, you know,
Oh,
In your head, you're like,
fuck.
whoa.
I can hear everybody around me, but I can't move. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
I love those videos. Have you seen that video of the guy who's like, he's like sat there for a minute, and then he's like, "No, dude, I just died. I just died. I just died." He's like freaking out. He's like, "No, call 911. Call 911."
Have I ever suggested you guys to watch this guy that like it's obviously satire. He actually smokes salvia, but he's like doing different things on salvia. Have I ever told you guys about those videos?
Mm-mm.
There's a guy who's like, it's so fucking funny. He's like, today we're gonna teach you how to drive on salvia.
What the fuck? Wait, what is salvia?
It's a hallucinogen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hallucinogen.
And then he's like, all right, make sure you have your keys. And he's like, but first, we gotta take a couple hits of salvia. And then he'll like smoke the salvia, and he's like, all right, you're gonna hold it in until for about 20 seconds or until your eyes start to vibrate. And then he goes, and then he lets it all out, and he's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. and then he just like sits there, and the next thing you know, like his hand comes up and he like throws his keys out the window. Bro, he has so many of them. He does driving, he does like gardening. It's so fucking funny. If you ever get a chance, go on YouTube and look up driving on salvia. I'll send it to the group chat actually. The videos are they're so fucking funny, bro. All right, close this out, dude, because I'm drenched in sweat right now.
Bro, it's so hot. It is
not
very
even-
hot. Listen, everybody. Don't gamble unless you have the bankroll to do so, in which, again, put it all on red. But that isn't financial advice, and it never will be. But if you win, break me off a piece. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. If you end up winning $1 billion, you let us know in the comments down below. But keep watching.
Yeah, maybe you can pay Damien enough to convince him to not leave episode 120.
That would be funny. Become a permanent sponsor of the channel. That'd be wild. But nonetheless, billionaires or not, we appreciate you for watching nonetheless, because your time is priceless. So I appreciate you spending it with us.
Wow, how cliche.
Thank you so much for watching, whether you were here for a minute, an hour, the whole time, or maybe you're watching on the playback. We appreciate you nonetheless. Thank you to Korpsx and Save for co-hosting with me here on this beautiful Tuesday. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Thanks, guys, for another episode. This is kind of just a silly episode today. I liked it. A little different than the last couple episodes. I'm if anybody wants to invest in an air conditioning unit for my room, I would really appreciate that. That's awesome. That'd be great. Fucking like I don't. You guys can't like. Can you see like my
I
arm?
see. It
This
looks like
arm,
you're
like,
rubbed in body oil.
bro. It is disgusting how
You got
hot I am.
biddied.
Like it is fucking bad. But yeah, thanks guys. We're close to episode 100.
Mm-hmm.
3 episodes.
3 episodes away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! Wait, is it?
I'm
Is
about
that
to
my-
look up the date because
Is that
I
my
have no
birthday
idea.
episode? One, two.
One,
It,
two,
it would be the episode before my birthday. So technically,
It would be Cisco's birthday episode. Wait, are you gonna be? When is your trip again?
the 25th through the 29th.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I come back Monday.
Oh, okay, so you'll be here. Oh, okay, that's
I'll be here.
okay. We'll need to grab some grub, even though you completely dissed that idea last time, where you're like, not like some lame ass hoes, basic, who are gonna take me out to dinner, and I felt completely embarrassed even bringing up the idea, but we'll treat you well.
Thanks, guys, for another episode. Thank you so much. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love y'all. Keep smiling. See you guys on the next one.
Korpscollection.com. We got the Morgue Rookies tournament coming up in November. Yeah, that's going to be the day before my birthday. New releases are coming out slowly but surely. I think the Zomboy Skater shirt is actually released in the adult size now, so go check that out. Yeah, Hebrews 4:16. Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. Yeah, be charitable to our fellow creatures, people. Yeah, until next time, hope you guys have a good day, week, month, your life. Bang, 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 bang. Stay motivated.
I like when you just whisper in my ear.
I was.
I'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.